Hi guys, welcome to class. My name is Liz, lovely to meet you all, and thank you for coming. I am teaching a mixed level class today with you, so I will give loads of different modifications and variations of different exercises depending on what level you're at today. So don't worry, there'll be loads of different examples in there. But yeah, let's get going, let's flow together, and hopefully you enjoy the class. So first of all, I want you to start standing when you're ready at the front of your mat. So your feet are going to be hip width apart, arms down by your sides, shoulders nice and heavy, collarbones are wide. Allow yourselves just to close your eyes here for a moment and take a nice big inhale. And now exhale, just allow those shoulders to fall away from the ears, allow the collarbones to feel really nice and wide. Inhale again, just focusing on our breath for a moment. Inhale. Exhale, feel as though you're creating more length up along the back of the neck and you're dropping your arms away from those ears. One more breath. Inhale. Exhaling, allowing those arms to feel heavy, more length up along the back of the neck. And the next exhale, we're going to go for a roll down. Take an inhale. Exhale, slowly start to drop those hands down towards the floor, relaxing the back of the neck, allowing the head to feel heavy as you go all the way down. Inhale at the bottom, exhale, push up through those toes. Start to restack bone by bone, vertebra by vertebra, all the way back up. Inhale at the top. Exhale, dropping down again. Now, have you noticed, has the weight started to fall back behind you? Can you bring it ever so slightly forwards into the balls of your feet? Inhale at the bottom, exhale, push up through those toes. Start to restack bone by bone, vertebra by vertebra. Inhale at the top. Exhale, dropping all the way back down again, bringing that weight forwards, and make sure you're not just allowing your abdominals to collapse here, drawing the belly button back towards the spine slightly. One more breath here. Inhale. Exhale, lifting all the way back up, restacking bone and bone, vertebra by vertebra, and one final time. Inhale at the top. Exhale, dropping all the way back down, and going down there. This time we're going to go down and hold, allowing yourselves to relax the back of the neck, head feeling heavy. Just slowly sway the spine from left and right, swaying your bum from left and right, giving yourselves that lovely release. If you find you're creating a little bit of tension at the backs of the knees, place a subtle bend into the knees. Now come into center, hold, and from here just nod your head yes, just to relax the back of the neck. And then nod your head no from side to side. And then come back into center, take an inhale. Exhale, push up through those toes, start to restack bone by bone, lengthen your arms straight up towards the ceiling. Bring them all the way around, back behind you, and then let's drop all the way back down again, dropping the hands down towards the floor, relaxing the back of the neck. Now holding down here. Place a bend into your right leg, allow your left leg to straighten, and there's an intense stretch into that left hand side. Then when you're ready, bend into your left leg as your right leg straightens. Bend into your right leg, left leg straightens. And then bend into your left leg, right leg straightens. Now from here, bend into your right leg, your left leg is straight. Place the right hand to the outside of your left shin, knee, ankle, wherever your flexibility is at today. And from here, send the left arm straight up towards the ceiling, looking up with your eye line. Inhale up there, exhale, drop both those hands down. Bend into your left leg as your right leg straight, and place the left hand to the outside of that right shin, knee, ankle. Send the right arm up towards the ceiling. Inhale up there, drop both those hands down. Lengthen into both your legs, take a big inhale. Exhale, start to push up through those toes, restacking bone and bone, vertebra by vertebra. Lengthen your arms straight up towards the ceiling. Dropping your left arm down by your side, you're going to reach your right arm up and overhead, opening up that rib cage. Exhale, come through center, drop the right arm down as you reach the left arm up and overhead. Exhale, back through center, drop the right arm down, or left arm down, right arm up and over. Exhale, back, drop the right arm down, left arm up and over. and then bring it all the way back. Drop your arms back down by your sides. Now when you're ready, send those hands forward as you lift up onto the balls of your feet. Slowly drop down. Lengthen forwards, lift up onto the balls of your feet. Slowly drop down. Perhaps to challenge yourselves a little bit further, try and close your eyes as you do this movement, okay? It's suddenly going to feel like you're balancing on water, okay? You're going to get the shakes, you're going to get the wobbles. Don't worry, no one's watching. Just going for 2 more. Lifting up, drop down. 1 more, lifting up, drop down. Drop the heels to the floor, open up those eyes again. Now this time, send the hands forward as you feel as though you're going to sit into an imaginary chair behind you. Exhale, push up through those heels, restack. Dropping down, lengthen those arms out in front of you, but your collarbones are wide. Exhale, standing up, and just 1 more time here, dropping down, lifting back up. Okay, let's combine those last 2 exercises. Lift up and onto the balls of your feet when you're ready. From here, can you bend into those knees, drop down into that imaginary chair. Exhale, push up through those toes. Again, dropping down, a bit of balance here. Draw the belly button back towards the spine, lifting all the way up. And 1 more time here, dropping down, lifting all the way up. Drop those heels back down onto the floor. My feet still hip width apart. From here, sit back into that imaginary chair again, but my heels are down. Now broaden those collarbones more. Draw the belly button back towards the spine more and sink a little lower down. From here, lift your right arm up in line with your right ear. Drop it down. Lift the left arm up in line with the left ear. Drop it down. Right arm lifts, lower. Left arm lifts, lower. Now sink lower, sink your bum lower. Broaden those collarbones more. Push those knees outwards. Lift up both your arms. Drop them down. Lift them up. Drop them down. 2 more, lift. And lower. 1 more, lift. And lower. Sink those sit bones lower. From here, lift up both those arms, hold. Tiny pulses upwards. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and come all the way back up. Amazing. Bring your feet out to the width of the mat now, nice and wide. Point your toes outwards, your heels inwards. So toes outwards, heels inwards. And bring your hands into a prayer position. My collarbones are wide, my shoulders are nice and relaxed. And from here, dropping down into a squat. And you'll notice you'll get down deeper because you're wider with those feet. Dropping down, keep your chest slightly lifted and lift back up. Again, dropping down. Lifting up. 2 more, dropping down. Lifting up. 1 more, dropping down. Now hold. Sink your sit bones lower. From here, twist your left elbow over towards your right knee. Now come into center pose, sink your bum lower. Twist the right elbow to the left knee. Center pose, sink your bum lower. Elbow to knee. To center. Elbow to knee. To center. 1 more, elbow to knee. Back to center, lift all the way back up. Interlace your fingers, my collarbones are wide. Dropping back down again. Send those knees outwards, lift the chest up a little bit more. From here, lift your right heel up. Now slowly drop it down. I want you to shake. Lift the left leg up. Control it down. That foot is going to be shaking. Right leg up. Slowly down. Now sink your bum lower. Lift that left leg up. Drop it down. Right leg up. Drop it down, left leg. Drop it down, sink your bum lower. Lift up both those heels. Control them down. There's the shakes, the wobbles. Lift them up. Slowly down. Again, lift. And lower. 2 more, lift. And lower. 1 more, lift, hold. Drop your bum lower. Lower. My heels are lifted. Pulses. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Drop your heels down. Sink lower. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lift those heels up. Bum lower. Pulses. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Drop those heels. Final time, I promise. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And stand all the way up. Amazing. Interlace those fingers again. From here, slowly drop down into that squat and now sink as low as you possibly can. If your hands are inside your knees, can you push those knees outwards? Now don't worry, okay, it took me so long to get this low. It really, really did. So don't worry if you're not there today. Can you sink a little bit lower? And now slowly, hopefully gracefully, we're going to land to the mat with a thud. There it is. Okay, your feet are out in front of you. Okay, hip width apart. Hold onto the backs of your thighs, lift up nice and tall and create this feeling of space across the chest so you're drawing your shoulders back. Inhale here. Exhale, just start to curl that pubic bone towards your nose as you shorten the space in the front of the tummy. Then lifting back up, sitting up nice and tall. Again, dropping down, curling that pubic bone towards your nose. Exhale, lifting up nice and tall. One more, dropping down, curling, lifting all the way up. And now drop down and hold. Take your right arm back behind you and lengthen your left arm forwards. Bring it to the outside of your right knee. From here, use that arm as a lever. You're going to push the right hand into the floor. As you pull the left arm back, lift that chest up. Eyeline back, lift it up. Exhale, twist all the way around. Find the backs of the knees, curl a little bit more. Exhale, lift all the way up. Dropping down, shorten the space. Let's go to the other side. My left arm goes back. My right hand goes to the outside of the knee. And now inhale, push with those hands and lift up tall. Exhale, come all the way back. Hold onto the backs of the knees. Round through the spine. Now from here, lift up and lengthen your arms up towards the ceiling. Slowly dropping down, curling the pubic bone towards your nose, collarbones wide. Exhale, lift up and lengthen. Dropping down, slowly down, curling. Exhale, lift up and lengthen. And now from here, just come to a place where you can hold. Hold. Can you curl a little bit more? From here, my palms are going to face down towards the floor and I'm going to draw my shoulders back. Notice that. Collarbones are wide. You're going to lift your right leg up and into tabletop position, 90 degrees from the hip and knee. Now hinge from the hip, drop the right toes to the floor. As you lift the leg up, drop the hands down. Leg lowers, arms lift. Leg lifts, arm lowers. Now can you exhale to lift the leg up? And lower. And again, can you curl a little bit more? Can you broaden those collarbones even more? Going for 3. For 2. 1 more. Dropping that leg down. My arms are lifted. I'm going to bring my left leg into tabletop position. Hinge from the hip. Drop the left toes to the floor. Now as you lift the leg up, drop the hands down. Again. And lower. Lower, going for 4. For 3. Collarbones wide. For 2. 1 more. Lift up both those arms from here. Collarbones wide again. Lift the right leg into tabletop. Lift the left leg up. Connect your knees. Connect your feet. Now hinge from both those hips. Drop your legs down. Now as you exhale to lift the legs up, drop the arms down. Legs lower, arms lift. Now exhale, lift. And lower. Here we go. Exhale, lift. And lower. There is that burn going again. 2 more, lifting up. 1 more, lifting up. Holding up there. Grab onto the backs of your thighs. Can you lift up more? Broaden your collarbones. From here, let go with those arms. Palms facing towards the legs this time. Now hinge from those hips. Drop the legs down. Lift them up now. Hold. Hold those legs. Can you roll back with the spine slightly? Exhale, lift. Roll back with the spine slightly. Exhale, lift. 1 more, back with the spine slightly. Exhale, lift. Now drop your feet to the floor as slow as you possibly can. Drop all the way back down. Send the arms behind you. Oh my God, there we go. There's abdominals. Okay. Allow your rib cage to relax down. Okay. My arms are still up and overhead. So my arms are lifted if I drop that rib cage down. When you're ready, exhale, bring the arms down by your sides as you lift up the head, neck, and shoulders. My collarbones are wide. Now from here, lift the arms up in line with the ears. Don't drop the head, and relax all the way back down. Exhale, lift. Arms up in line with the ears. Relax all the way back down. Exhale, lift. Collarbones wide. Arms up in line with the ears. Relax down. 2 more. Exhale, lift. Arms up in line with the ears. Relax down. 1 more. Exhale, lift. Arms up in line with the ears. Relax all the way back down. Now lift up and hold. Interlace the fingers, bring the hands behind your head. High enough on your skull, drop the head back down. Exhale, lift, and feel as though you're really curling your pubic bone towards your nose as you lift. Exhale, lift. Back down, just 2 more here. Exhale, lift. And down. Now lifting up and hold. Take the hands out from behind the head, find the backs of your thighs, lift up higher, but drop those shoulders away from those ears. Bring the arms all the way around, find the back of the head. Now lift your chin slightly up and away from the floor. From here, we're going to look over towards the right hand side, but can you lift your right shoulder blade off the floor? Lift it up. Now come through center, over towards the left hand side, lift that left shoulder blade up. Come through center, over towards the right hand side, lift the right shoulder blade up. Come through center to the left. To center, don't lose any height, to the right. To center, and relax all the way down. Well done, guys. Arms are down by your sides. Shoulders nice and heavy, your collarbones are wide. Take an inhale. Exhale, just slowly curl that pubic bone back towards your nose. Can you slowly start to lift up your bum? Lower back, middle back, upper back, all the way up and off from the floor. Take an inhale. Exhale, slowly dropping all the way back down, bone by bone, vertebra by vertebra. Roll the pelvis forward. Roll the pelvis back, shortening the space in the front of the tummy, lifting all the way up, pushing through the backs of the arms. Now hold at the top for a moment. Can you draw those knees a little bit closer together? Inhale. Exhale, slowly dropping all the way back down, bone by bone, vertebra by vertebra. Inhale at the bottom. Exhale, lifting all the way up again, pushing through the backs of the arms. Now draw those knees closer. Without moving your feet, can you feel like you're pulling your heels towards your sit bones on the mat? You're pulling your feet closer towards you. There's the backs of the legs. Inhale. Exhale, drop all the way back down. And one final time here, take an inhale. Exhale, curling that pubic bone back towards your nose, lifting all the way up, drawing those knees closer. Inhale at the top. Exhale, slowly, slowly, slowly coming all the way down. Lengthen your arms straight up towards the ceiling. Drop the shoulders away from the ears. The collarbones are nice and wide. Lift the right leg into tabletop. 90 degrees from the hip and knee. Lift your left heel, just the heel, off the floor. Make sure that rib cage isn't flaring now. And when you're ready, on your exhale, let's swap those legs. And swap. And swap. I'm keeping the angle behind my knee the exact same throughout. I'm just hinging. I'm sending the front of my thigh bone forwards here. And swap. Again. Going for 4. For 3. For 2. 1 more. Now lift your right leg into tabletop position, hold, drop the rib cage down a little bit more, lift the left leg up also. Connect your knees, connect your feet. Okay, if you can see your toes, drop them down a little bit lower. Now, slowly, we're gonna drop those legs down for 4. So 4, 3, 2, 1, pause. Let's bring them back. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, if you notice you're really arching into your back, you're finding this one really hard, don't go half as low with those legs. Let's go. 4, 3, 2, 1. 1, 2, 3, 4. Back 2 more. 4, 3, 2, 1. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1 more. 4, 3, 2, 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, bring your hands onto the fronts of those knees. Use your arms to help you lift up into flexion. Lift up a little higher, drop the shoulders away from those ears. Place both your hands onto your right leg. Lengthen your left leg away. We're gonna swap, and again, and swap. For 4, for 3, for 2, one more. Hold onto your right knee. Bring those arms all the way around. Find the back of the head. Lift the head up ever so slightly. If your head is at you now, you can drop your head down. Twist that left elbow over towards the right knee. And swap, elbow to knee. And swap. Again. If it's getting into your back, go higher with your legs. Going for 3, for 2, one more. And slowly relaxing all the way back down. Well done. Bring your arms out left and right. Allow the rib cage to relax. Allow your knees to go over towards the right hand side as your eye line goes to the left. Exhale, pull it all the way back through center. Bring your knees over towards the left as the eye line goes to the right. And swap again. Knees over to the right, eye line to the left. And then all the way back to center. Holding with those arms now, make sure they're not behind your shoulders. Again, allowing that rib cage to relax down here slightly. Lift the right leg into tabletop. Your left leg follows. Connect your knees, connect your feet. If you can see your toes, drop them down that they're in line with your knees, and your knees are in line with your hip bones. From here, inhale, lift up your right sit bone. Bring both those knees over towards the left. Now exhale, pull those legs through center. Inhale, lift up the left sit bone as both the knees go to the right. Exhale, pull those legs through center. Inhale, up and over. Exhale, pull them back. Again, inhale, up and over. Exhale, back. As your knees go over towards the left hand side, leave your right shoulder blade down and in the floor. Exhale, pull all the way back. As the knees go to the right hand side, your left shoulder blade is down. Exhale, back to center, hold. Place your hands onto those knees, and now exhale, lift up the head, neck, and shoulders. You're up in inflection again. Drop the shoulders away from those ears. We're going to do our double leg stretch. You're going to inhale, lengthen the arms and legs away. Exhale, bring them around, find those knees. Inhale, lengthen, can your fingertips touch? Exhale, bring them around, find those knees. 2 more. 1 more. And relaxing all the way down. Drop those feet back down onto the floor, arms down by your sides, shoulders heavy. My feet are back to hip width apart, so only a tennis ball between those feet. Palms facing down towards the floor, take an inhale. Exhale, start to curl that pubic bone back towards your nose. Start to lift up your bum, lower back and middle back, upper back, pushing through the backs of the arms. Take an inhale. Exhale, slowly come all the way back down, bone by bone, vertebra by vertebrae. This time we go up, we're going to hold. Inhale at the bottom. Exhale, curl that pubic bone back towards your nose, lift up. Now draw those knees closer. From here, lift the right leg into tabletop. Hinge from the hip, drop the right toes to the floor, lift them up. Hinge and lift, hinge and lift. 1 more, hinge and lift. Now you can stay there, feeling up to it, lengthen that leg straight up towards the ceiling. Slowly drop that leg down in line with the left knee, no lower, lift it up. Drop it down in line with the knee, no lower, lift it up. Again, for 3 and lift. For 2, push up through the backs of the arms. 1 more. Lift that leg up towards the ceiling. Now reach the stars, go higher. Drop your bum halfway down. Exhale, lift. Halfway down. Exhale, lift. 2 more, halfway down. Exhale, lift. 1 more, halfway down. Exhale, lift, bend into that leg. Drop the foot down to the floor and slowly come all the way back down. 2 legs. Here we go. Inhale. Exhale, curl that pubic bone back towards your nose, lift all the way up, draw those knees a little bit closer together. Bring the left leg to tabletop. Hinge from the hip, drop it down, lift it up. Hinge and lift. Again, hinge and lift. Going for 3, for 2, 1 more. Lift that leg up. Again, you can stay there if you want to, feeling up to it, lengthen that leg up towards the ceiling. Get more height, more. Drop that leg down in line with the right knee, lift it up. Drop it down, lift it up. For 3 and lift for 2. And one more, lift that leg up towards the ceiling, more height guys, more. Drop your bum halfway down, exhale, lift. Halfway down, exhale, lift. One more, halfway down, exhale, lift and bend into that leg. You made it. Drop all the way back down. Gorgeous. Lengthen your legs forwards for me. Send your arms up and overhead. We're going to do a roll-up prep. So 2 roll-up preps here. So we inhale, come to the tips of the shoulder blades as you're looking down towards your legs. And then exhale, just relax all the way back down. Again. Inhale, tips the shoulder blades, your collarbones are wide. Exhale, relax all the way down. Now from here, we're going to lift the whole way up at that exhale. If not feeling up to it today, grab onto the backs of your thighs to help yourselves up. Inhale, come to the tips of the shoulder blades. Exhale, dig deep, lift all the way up and send those arms forwards towards the toes. Now lift up, still feeling a space across the chest. The collarbones are wide. You're slowly, slowly, slowly going to drop all the way back. Send those arms back up and overhead. Inhale, come to the tips of the shoulder blades. Exhale, digging deep, lifting all the way up, reaching those hands forwards towards the toes. Slowly then, more space across the chest, even more as you drop all the way back, sending those arms back behind you. And just one final time here. Inhale, come to the tips of the shoulder blades. Exhale, digging deep, lifting all the way up. Pull up the leggings if they've gone flying on you. Come to the front of the mat. And then when you're ready, bring your feet out to the width of the mat. Flex your toes towards your face, and if you're struggling to sit up tall, you notice you're kind of in this position. Imagine I lifted your kneecaps up. You're going to sit up onto those sit bones. Palms facing towards each other, collarbones are wide. Take an inhale. Exhale, now slowly going forwards, lengthen those hands through the legs. Lifting all the way back up, sitting up nice and tall. Again, dropping down, lengthen those arms forwards. Lifting all the way up, sitting up nice and tall. And just one more time here, dropping down and lengthen. Lifting all the way up, sitting up tall. From here, drop your hands down onto your shin bones, your ankles, wherever your flexibility, even your knees, wherever you're at today. Now, I just want you to exhale, round through the spine that you're curling into a ball. Now, inhale, start to pull those arms towards you as you lift up your chest, collarbones wide. Exhale, rounding through the spine. Inhale, lifting up, collarbones wide, now hold. Let go with your hands, but don't allow that spine to move. Can you draw the shoulders back? Now my back muscles are on fire here. Draw those shoulders back, your collarbones are wide. From here, lift up both those arms in line with the ears. Drop them down, they probably won't go the whole way up. Lift them up, drop them down, 2 more, lift. And lower, 1 more, lift. And lower and come all the way back. Beautiful. When you're ready, lengthen your legs forward. So a couple of modifications for this next exercise. You can, hands behind you, you can bend into your knees to lift up. That's an easier option, okay? Harder option, I'm going to show that one. We're going to lengthen those legs forwards. Your toes are pointed. Wrist issues going on, this is a hard exercise. Send your hands slightly outwards, okay? I'm going to have my fingertips facing towards my bum here. Now I want you to lift your chest up and away from the floor. Your collarbones are wide. And now from here, start to round through the spine. Curl the pubic bone towards your nose. As you lift up, you're reaching your toes towards the floor as the head goes back. Now slowly, slowly dropping down to hover off the floor. Exhale, lifting up, reaching up, pushing through the backs of the arms, toes to the floor. Slowly, slowly, slowly down to hover. 1 more, lifting up. And coming all the way down. Bring those arms around and just get a stretch. Wonderful, guys. Bend into those knees, come back forwards again. When you're ready, hold onto the backs of your thighs. Your collarbones are wide, shoulders nice and relaxed. Now imagine your back is flat here as you just roll off those sit bones slightly. My chest is still lifted. Let go with your right arm, let go with your left arm. Collarbones wide, draw those shoulders slightly back. Lift the right leg into tabletop. Your left leg is going to follow. Pull onto the backs of your thighs, lift up a little bit higher. Now try and keep your legs where they are as you slowly roll that pelvis slightly back. Exhale, lift up nice and tall. Rolling slightly back. Exhale, lifting up one more time here, rolling slightly back. Exhale, lift up, hold. Can you lengthen those legs up towards the ceiling? Lift that chest higher. Breathe for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now, as slow as you possibly can, control it, control it, control it. As you send those legs forwards, as you go all the way back. We made it. There we go. Take a breath. Leave your arms up and overhead. Bend into your right leg. Bend into your left leg. Your feet are on the floor. Now, lift your arms slightly up so your rib cage isn't flaring here. Drop those ribs into the floor. Okay, let's bring the right leg into tabletop. Your left leg is going to follow. Connect your knees, connect your feet. From here, exhale, lift up the head, neck, and shoulders. You're up and in flexion. So we started with this exercise at the beginning. Lift those arms up in line with the ears. Don't drop the head. And then relax all the way down. Exhale, lifting up. Arms up in line with the ears. Relax down. Okay, let's add on some more. From here, exhale, lift and lengthen your right leg forwards. Lift those arms up in line with the ears. Bend the leg, relax down. So go at my pace. Exhale, lift up and lengthen the left leg. Arms up. Bend the leg, relax down. Now guys, if this is too much in your neck, leave your head down. Okay, you can do that. Exhale, lift up right leg forwards. Arms up, bend the leg, back down. One more. Exhale, lift and lengthen. Arms up, bend the leg, relax down. Okay, 2 legs, here we go. Exhale, lift and lengthen. Arms up, bend the legs, relax down. 2 more. Exhale, lift and lengthen. Arms up, bend the legs, back down. 1 more. Exhale, lift and lengthen. Arms up, bend the legs, relax down. Now lift and lengthen, but keep your legs bent. Hold onto the backs of your thighs, lift up a little bit higher. Drop those shoulders away from those ears. Bring those arms all the way around, find the back of the head. From here, lengthen your legs straight up towards the ceiling. Option to do it with a bend if you need to. Slowly drop the left leg towards the floor. Twist your left elbow over towards your right knee. And swap. Now, if that's too much, bend into the knees like so. Feeling up to it, we're lengthening the legs. And swap. And again. For 3. For 2. 1 more. Back into center. Hold from here. Lengthen those legs forwards. Drop them down 2 centimeters. Exhale, lift. Drop them down. Exhale, lift. 1 more. And lift, bend into those knees. Come all the way back down. Oh my God, there we go. Allow your knees to fall to one side, to the opposite side, and take a breath. Well done. Okay. Rolling over onto your right hand side, then you're going to lift all the way up, and we're going to come to kneeling into the center of your mat. Now, guys, any knee issues going on today, get a pillow straight away, just from your bedroom or from your sitting room, and place it underneath those knees, okay? Because this one can be a little bit tough. So, sitting up, I'm going to place a fist between my knees, and that's as wide as I want my knees to go, okay? We're going to start by lengthening your right leg out. Send the foot slightly forwards, but draw that hip bone back, okay? When you're ready, interlace those fingers, bring the hands behind your head. Allow the shoulders to feel nice and heavy, your collarbones are wide. From here, hinging over towards the left hand side, or even leaning over, and then exhale, pull it all the way back. Again, going over towards the left hand side, exhale, pull it back. And just one more time, going up and over, exhale, pull it back. Now from here, send both those arms up towards the ceiling. Allow the shoulders to drop away from the ears a little bit harder now. Going over towards the left-hand side. Feel like you're lifting up and over. Exhale, pull it all the way back. Again, up and over towards the left-hand side. Exhale, pull it back. And one more. Exhale, pull it back. Now this time, slowly drop down. Drop the left hand to the floor as you lift your right leg, right arm up. Drop the right foot down now as you drop the right hand down and lift that left arm up and overhead. Stunning. Come all the way back up again. Drop the left hand to the floor as you send your right leg, right arm up. Now use your abdominals rather than force with your hand to help yourselves lift up and overhead. One more time here. Drop the left hand down. Lift the right arm, right leg up. Slowly come all the way back up, using the abdominals, lifting all the way up and overhead. Now this time, we're slowly going to drop that left hand to the floor. Can you start to slide your right foot towards you? Now a couple of options here. You can bend both your knees to come up and into a half plank. You can drop to your forearm if you need to. Or we're going to try and do the full plank. You're going to lengthen your right leg away, push that foot into the floor as you lift up both those legs. From here, drop your right hand underneath your left. Lift all the way back. Right arm underneath the left. All the way back. One more, right arm underneath the left. All the way back. If you're in a half plank hold, we're going to try to do 2 of these. As your right arm goes under, can you send your bum up towards the ceiling? Come all the way back around, hand up. Around. Can you reach down towards your left foot? All the way back, around. And then bend into your left knee. Come all the way down. Well done, you made it. Okay. Your left foot is going to touch your right knee here. Allow the right sit bone to drop down towards the floor. Interlace the fingers, bring the hands behind your head. Take an inhale. Exhale, push the head back against the arms, drop the shoulders away from those ears. Inhale, look over towards the right hand side. Exhale, pull it back to center. Inhale, look over towards the left. Exhale, back to center. One more. Inhale to the right. Exhale back, lengthen both your arms out. Drop the right hand to the floor as you send your left arm up and overhead. There's that gorgeous stretch. Come all the way back, drop the left hand down and send the right arm up and over and feel as though you're reaching your right sit bone to the floor. Exhale all the way back. Okay, let's do it all over again. Come up and onto those knees for me again. So my feet, or my knees even, are going to be hip width apart. So just place a fist between those knees. Lifting up nice and tall, feeling a space across the chest. And now step that left leg out. Beautiful. Bring that hip slightly forward. And again, if you have anything going on with those knees today, just get a pillow and place it underneath. It'll help so much. Interlace the fingers, bring the hands behind your head. Take an inhale. Exhale, drop the shoulders away from the ears. The collarbones are wide. Now we're slowly going to lean over towards the right hand side. And now slowly pull it back. Again, over towards the right hand side. Slowly pull it back. One more, up and over to the right. Exhale, pull it back. Now hold, drop those shoulders away from those ears. Lengthen your arms up towards the ceiling, palms facing each other. Same movement, up and over. Now control it back. That's where we're using those waist muscles, those obliques. Over to the right. Exhale, pull it back. And one more to the right. Exhale, pull it back. Now this time, slowly drop the right hand to the floor as you lift the left leg, left arm up. Drop them down. Using your abdominals, lift up and over. Send the right arm up and over. All the way back, control it. I'm using my waist muscles to control. I'm not allowing gravity to do all the work here. Lift the left arm, left leg up. Slowly, slowly lift all the way back up and over. And just one final time, dropping down, drop the right hand down, lift left arm, left leg up. And now slowly drop that foot back down onto the floor. Again, option onto your knees, onto your forearm, feeling up to it. Dig that left foot into the floor and then bring the right leg up to meet it. Beautiful. Push the pubic bone ever so slightly forwards. From here, drop the left arm underneath the right. Lift it back. Left arm underneath the right. Lift it back. One more underneath. Lift it back. Now you can continue there, feeling up to it. Twist around, send your bum up towards the ceiling as you drop that hand to the foot. All the way back around. One more. Around, sending that foot down. All the way back around, hold. And then bend into that knee. Come down, well done. Okay, your right foot, I'm saying well done to myself. Your right foot is going to touch your left knee, allowing your pelvis to relax down here. Collarbones wide again. Interlace those fingers, bring their hands behind your head. Elbows slightly forwards, take an inhale here. Exhale, just push the head back against the arms, drop the shoulders away from those ears. You're going to inhale, look over towards the left-hand side. Exhale, pull it back. Inhale to the right. Exhale, pull it back. Inhale to the left. Exhale back and one more to the right. Exhale back. Send both your arms out left and right now. From here, drop the left hand to the floor as you send your right arm up and overhead. Come all the way through center. Feel as though you're reaching your left sit bone down to the floor as you send the left arm up and overhead. All the way again, back through center, drop the left hand down, send the right arm up and over. And then all the way back. Twist around when you're ready. So twist around that you're on your all fours position. Wrists ever so slightly in front of shoulders, knees under hips. From here, just curl your toes underneath you and just send your bum back towards your heels. So you got to stretch into the soles of the feet. Then come all the way back forwards. Just two more here. Send your bum back towards your heels. All the way forwards, and just one more. Bum goes back towards the heels. All the way forwards. Okay, hands are out in front of you. Option if you need to drop down to those forearms, go for it. Can you feel as though you're really puffing the chest away from the floor? You're pulling the mat apart with both your hands. Now step your left leg back. Step your right leg back. Drop your bum lower, lift your chest higher. From here, send your bum up towards the ceiling and drop those heels towards the floor. Okay, that's option one. And then come all the way forwards. Option two, can you hook your right foot around the back of your left leg? Send your bum up towards the ceiling. All the way forwards. Okay, option three, here we go. As you send your bum up towards the ceiling, can you lengthen your right leg up? Coming all the way back forwards, hook that foot back around the other, puff that chest away from the floor. Two more. Sending your bum up towards the ceiling, lengthen the leg up. Coming all the way forwards, hook it around. We've one more to go. Bum up towards the ceiling. Okay, I'm going to bring in a stretch. Bend into your right knee now. Come all the way forwards and bring your right knee towards your right foot towards the left hand into a lovely stretch here. Well, kind of lovely. Slowly lengthen your arms out in front of you and slowly just drop down here to a place where you feel comfortable to go. Go to your happy place. Try find it. It's an intense stretch. Breathing into that right hand side, almost visualize the air going to that right side. Take a breath and exhale. Come all the way back up onto those hands. We've one more leg. Curl those left toes underneath. Lift up that back leg. Send the right leg back also. From here, bring the pelvis forward. Lift the chest up. So again, you can do option one of just sending your bum up towards the ceiling and coming forwards. That's hard. Option two, hook that left foot around the right. Bum up towards the ceiling. Coming forwards. Okay, we're going for option three. Bum up towards the ceiling. Send that left leg up. Slowly come all the way back forwards. Make sure you're not just dropping your chest down, pelvis a little lower, chest higher. Back up, bum up towards the ceiling, send the leg up. All the way back forwards. We're just going for one more here. Leg up towards the ceiling. Now slowly bend into that knee, come all the way forwards, left knee over towards your left hand, drop that foot down, uncurl the back leg, and slowly come all the way back down. Take a breath. You might notice one side feels a little bit sore than the other. Don't worry, breathing into that area. Take an inhale. Exhale, just allow yourselves to sink a little bit more into it. All the hard work is over. Pat on the back. Lengthen then back up through those hands. Slowly bring your feet together. Separate your knees really wide as you send your bum back towards your heels. Take one really big inhale here. And exhale. Lift all the way up, curl your toes underneath, start to slowly walk all the way back with those hands, drop the head, neck and shoulders down. Take one more deep breath here, and exhale, lifting all the way back up, restacking bone on bone. Lengthen your arms up towards the ceiling, get that length, bring them all the way back behind you, roll back, and guys, you are finished. Well done. Thank you so much for coming to class.